Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Baha, Wakachodash, Yahweh, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one only true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Irazakah from the servants of Yahweh White Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And this lesson is going to be titled as Esau's Blessing is the Sword. Esau's Blessing is the Sword. Alright, Esau is the so-called white man. Alright, the so-called white man is Esau Edom. Edom means red. Alright, and Lord wants us to edifying. This is Revelation 6:4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red. Who is this talking about? That red horse. Who is that talking about? Esau. Alright, Esau Edom. Esau, the so-called white man. Alright, that's who that red horse is. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. And that's what Esau has done. He's taken peace from the earth. All right. Esau used his sword to take peace from the earth. Esau is ruling, right? Let's get that. This is Job 9:24. And we're going to go back to Revelations 6:4. This is Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau Edom. All right, the so-called white man, the central bankers, the high power elites. All right, they're the ones that's ruling. So they took peace from the earth. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Esau has covered the faces of the judges thereof. There was a thing, I forgot what it was called, but back then, you know, when they conquered, they had the dark-skinned natives, and they had the natives that were a little bit lighter. So the ones that were lighter, they covered those natives up and called them Europeans, and then the darker Native Americans, they took, you know, covered them, you know, and called them Negroes, you know. But, you know, mainly in this, you know, I'm just using that as an example, you know, as what Esau has done. You know, he has done it in the scriptures. You know, he's put the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, he's covered their images. He covered the image of the Messiah. He covered the images of the prophets of the Bible. All right. So he covered the faces of the judges thereof, right? Giving us these by names, etc. You know, putting them all up, putting the 12 tribes of Israel up, all up as white people, putting the prophets up as white people, putting the Messiah up as white, right? When the Messiah is not, he's not white. All right. The Messiah is a so-called Negro man, but he has covered the faces of the judges thereof. You know, just showing you as an example. Read again, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, right? He covered the image of the Messiah. You know, that's why I used the Native American thing, what he did to us. You know, they covered the images up. They covered, you know, the identity of who the Israelites are, you know. You know, making the lighter, you know, the lighter natives, they put them as European after conquering us, and then the darker ones, they covered us and called us Negroes. So you got a lot of native, so-called Native American Israelites that's being called Negroes, and they're not Negroes. They're actually Gadites. They're actually native. All right, this has happened. I forgot what it was called though. Thinking back on it, but they covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So Esau's controlling and ruling everything, but it's going to go away pretty soon. He's going to lose his rulership, right? Because Yahweh Shai, he's going to come back. And he's going to destroy Esau's rulership, and he's going to set his kingdom on the planet Earth. That's what's the prophecy that's due to come. So the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, which is Esau Edom, so-called white man. And, you know, his blessing is the sword. He conquered everything. Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, talking about Esau Edom. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace on the earth. Long as Esau's ruling, there's never going to be peace on the earth. There's never going to be peace on the earth because he took peace from the earth. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. The great sword is his weaponry, his guns, his 9 millimeters, his Glocks, right? Esau is a hunter, right? He's a cunning hunter. So that's his sword. The gun, the guns, the rifles, the grenades, the war weapons. That's all Esau's blessing. That's Esau's blessing, right? Let's go to Genesis real quick. Genesis 25. So Esau's blessing is the sword. All right. But we're going to go straight down to verse 26. Actually, we'll go up to 24. This is when Rebecca was pregnant with twins. All right. She was pregnant with twins. It says, and when her days were to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. So this is when she was getting ready to have those twins. It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Now, this is talking about the so-called white man. All right. Esau is the so-called white man. He was red all over like a hairy garment. And when you look at a so-called white person, they're red and hairy. All right. This is talking about Esau. This is giving you a description. Now, notice they gave you a description of Esau in this verse, but Jacob, they didn't give you a description, because Jacob was an Israelite. He was a Jake. He had melanin. Esau didn't have melanin. All right. So it gives you a distinction of the two. Verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, right? And his name was Jacob. And Isaac, it says, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. See? So notice it gave Esau's description, but Jacob it didn't, because Jacob was he was a dark skinned a dark skinned man. He had melanin. But Esau, he didn't have no melanin. He was just red and hairy all over. Now this is when they give you a distinction between the two, the characteristics between the two men. Now Jacob and Esau, they were twins. They were brothers, but they weren't the same nation. They were two different nations. Genesis 25:27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. So that's Esau's blessing, the sword. All right, he's able to shoot really good in accuracy. He can shoot far away. He kills lions. He kills deers. He kills elephants. Right? If you look at these geographic shows, it shows him hunting animals and hunting deers and killing them. That's Esau. That's his blessing, the sword. It says a man of the field. Right? Look at Esau. You can look at hunters now. Right? They be killing all these animals: the tigers, the lions, the elephants, the goats. The hippos, killing all these animals and then taking pictures with them as they're dead. That's Esau Edom. It says a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. Jacob was a plain man dwelling in the tents. Esau was the cunning hunter. That's his blessing. Now when you go to Genesis 27 and you go all the way down to verse 40 and read down to 41, it tells you right here that Esau's blessing is the sword. It says, and by thy sword shall thy live, talking about Esau, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. It says verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning of my father are at hand, then will I slay thy brother. But the main point is verse 40. It says, and by the sword shall I live. So Esau's blessing is the sword. All right. Esau's blessing is the sword. And Esau is the so-called white man. That's his blessing, the sword. So you Jakes out there that's out there being a so-called hard gangster, a hard crip, a hard blood, a dude from the mob and all this other stuff. I mean mob like drug dealer mob. That pistol that y'all got is his blessing. So, you got Jakes out there that believe that they can conquer, this society with their guns. And that's not gonna do shit. Esau has way more technology in his weaponry than you do. So, your little Glock ain't gonna do shit compared to Esau. He got Predator missiles. He can literally look on his fucking shit and blow up your whole entire house. He can destroy your whole entire neighborhood if he wanted to. So, Esau's blessing is the sword. Our blessing is reparations. We're going to have something way better than a damn gun. We're going to have spiritual power. The elect is going to have spiritual power. And that's what we're hoping to be. That's our reparations. Not being able to die. Right? Being invincible. Because that's the type of bodies that the Lord is going to give his elect. He's going to give us invincible bodies. Indestructible bodies. That's our reparations. Not a damn gun. So, hey, man. We're going to go back to Revelation 6 and 4. We're in it with that. I read it already. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, Esau Edom, and power was given to him that sat therein to take peace from the earth. Again, the red horse is Esau, the so-called white man, right? And he took peace from the earth, which was his sword, right? That's how he conquered everything. And as long as Esau's ruling, there's never going to be peace on the earth. It says, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. The great sword is talking about his gun, his weaponry, right? All the things that Esau got in his weaponry, his war weapons, that's his blessing. That's not you. That's not you. You Jakes out there, that's not y'all blessing, man. A gun isn't going to protect you. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is going to protect you if you have faith. So, Lord, willing this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha, Wachodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, the Battle Branch. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Alright, so again, Esau's blessing is the sword. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Until next time I say, shalom.